Welcome to SK1 News, Season 5, Episode 10. Oh, well, y'all know what this is. You know, well, if they couldn't take him out by a shot, Orange Face, you know, we couldn't get him with one clear shot. El Shooter missed the target more. Let's figure another way of trying to get him up out of office. Well, we'll let the vice president run. And she may get a better run like Obama did in 2008. Yeah, that's how that would look. Okay, y'all. Stating here, and this been all day news. This happened on Sunday. Biden, I'm quite sure most of y'all heard Biden decide to step down and let his vice president Kamala Harris run for president of the United States. I kind of figure old Joe would step down. I mean, I would advise him to step down, but old Joe was coming out stating that he could beat Trump like he did before. Well, like I said, you weren't gonna beat Trump. No. You weren't gonna beat Trump. But y'all missed y'all target a weekend ago, so this time y'all wanna come out with something else. Desperate. Anything to try to get Orange Man down, y'all gonna try to do anything to get Orange Man down. Do we want Orange Man in chair? No. Do we want you or your vice president in chair? No. We don't care. My thing is that a lot of people are gonna go hard. Number one, she's Indian / black. Before she was running, she used that Indian side of her a lot. She also was I think a state attorney or something like that. And she did black people wrong. She did black people wrong. Like just locking them up. What you think she gonna do as a president? Man, what you think she gonna do as a president? And I get it. A lot of people, oh well, at least we got a black woman running for president, and it's a woman and she black, this'll be the first black, this the first. First don't mean nothing now unless it makes sense to be first, right? First don't mean nothing whereas though they had to use her for a second opinion of making the choice of making her as president. So she was the second choice. You couldn't do nothing with old Joe, so you sat up there and you thought about it. We couldn't take Orange Man out, but we need to make Orange Man lose, so we gonna do everything in our power. Everything in our power. Everything. He didn't die. Biden gonna lose if he stay in. Desperate. Look, like I said, I never had any calling on this. I'm just speaking it how I see it. It's my opinion, it's my thoughts. I advise anybody that's a fan of the vice president or the president of the United States is just to skip this episode because I am gonna be saying stuff that may not be right, you know, and it's just my opinion, but to my listeners that always been listening to the show, they already know how I do. That definitely the ones that been listening to me for a while, so but I'm just talking about any new person that come on here and just hear me say what I gotta say, y'all can either continue on listening or just go to another podcast or just check out the SK1 show. I don't talk about this stuff on the SK1 show, so just check out the SK1 show, but I'm just saying, so any new person that just so happen, I'm just gonna check this show out today, I'm just gonna press play and I'm just gonna listen to what he got to say, and hey, because this also gonna be on YouTube, so it's just like I need to say this and say this now, because I don't need none of y'all coming up under my comments and be like, look, why uh why you saying that about her? Why look, you would had to listen to this show for a long while to understand where I'm coming from. If you don't, then please, please just skip. Because as I've been saying and as I stated, even if she want run, she gonna say some stuff though. She gonna say it clearer than Biden could ever say it. So this is where she gonna try to intimidate Orange Man, and this make her shook Orange Man up. This might put a little rumbles in something. But I'm gonna tell y'all, what's gonna help Orange Man out is the simple fact that people are not gonna care about the vice president, because why? A lot of people have turned their backs on the Democrats. A lot of people and a lot of people see that, yeah, they desperate. So you gonna have some people rooting hard for her because yes, she is the first lady. Well, not the first lady that ever run, but she's supposed to be labeled as the first black lady that run. But let's not forget her Indian side too. So I'm gonna keep doing that in. So the Indian side gonna come out, and if they can they vote? The black side gonna come out and vote. They gonna try to do her like they did Obama. That's what they gonna do. You know, the thing about it is the strategy. Mama on the first season of the K1 show, I told y'all that it was a strategy that got Biden in. The strategy was to get Orange Man out of chair. That was the strategy. So they wasn't nobody wasn't gonna vote for Biden. Trust me, wasn't nobody gonna vote for Biden then. But they had to get Orange Man out because they felt like Orange Man was throwing in the country. It was because of Orange Man that pandemic went on. That's what everybody was looking at. But nobody now once looked at if we get Biden in, what kind of trouble we was gonna be in. Nobody look. They never once seen that the trouble that we was gonna be in. If you thinking Biden been slipping now, you ain't look when he first got in chair. You wasn't looking at the detailed fact that this man was gonna ruin this country. You didn't look at it. And then I hear Westmore and all these other people like, yeah, he did everything to save the country. He made sure people had jobs. He made sure people had money. He made sure this. He made sure that. Westmore, come on, man. Come on. You go now, Westmore. You so much in the Demis. You is a Democrat, but you that much into it, right? You gonna endorse somebody that don't care? She don't even act like she into this. She really don't. This whole episode today, y'all, is about the president and the vice president. I will only have 2 segments, maybe 3. Yeah, 2 segments on this show today. And yeah. I wasn't even supposed to be coming back on no news, but I only will have 2 segments. I'll be back on my next one.
Praised Joe Biden in her first public comments after a whirlwind 24 hours that saw the president end his bid for a second term and endorse her to be the Democrats' nominee.
Joe Biden's legacy of accomplishment over the past 3 years is unmatched in modern history. In one term, he has already, yes, you may clap.
Harris has already locked up notable support beyond the president. A majority of Democrats in Congress were backing her by Monday.
Kamala needs to make the case to the delegates. I'm glad to support her. Many others are as well.
Several Democratic governors around the country who were once viewed as potential presidential candidates themselves are backing her. They're also on the short list of potential VP candidates.
The vice president is ready. She has my full endorsement. I'm going to do everything I can to support her.
If you want a nominee who actually prosecuted criminals like Donald Trump, and if you want a nominee who can put Trump's age and fitness into forefront, Kamala Harris is the person.
What happens next is still up in the air with 3 weeks to go before the Democratic convention. The delegates Biden won in primaries are now free to vote how they want. Some delegations have already pledged support for the VP. Meanwhile, prominent Republicans believe the president should resign from office in the wake of his announcement.
If everyone acknowledges that he is incapable of running a campaign, then he's clearly incapable of running the country. I mean, he has the nuclear codes. He has major decisions that he has to make every single hour of every day, and he does not have the faculties to do so.
And Harris officially kicking off her campaign today, traveling to Delaware to greet staff at campaign headquarters. As she put it on social media, one day down, 105 to go. Reporting in Washington, I'm Matt Gelka.
Welcome back to SK1 News. You know, yeah, I mean, I get it that some people would love to see this. You know, I mean, now you only got, let me see, this here about to be August coming in, so you know, you got about close to 4 months. 4 months left, right? If we counting, right? If we got time, yeah, I think you got about 4 months left. You look at it, and I haven't been on this earth long enough to know if this happened way early on, back in the days. I'm just saying my existence. No, I haven't ever seen nothing like this. I heard it was something similar, but I didn't hear that it was something like this. You know, like, how in the world did they make this decision and make it that fast? Like, y'all knew this man was gonna lose. Y'all been knew it. Y'all knew this for 4 years that he wasn't right for this country. But y'all been lying to everybody and yourself for that long that y'all just and people believe y'all. People sit up there and be like, hey, you know, they did everything for us. What did they do? Why is we struggling? Why? And stop with the pandemic. That pandemic was only 1 year. 1 year. The whole thing about that, no, they did what they was going to do because it was set. And I don't care if it came from Donald Trump way. Trump knew what was going on before it happened. That's why I don't respect Orange Man. Orange Man ain't innocent from this. He ain't innocent from this. Yeah. You know, but this the thing. Well, Biden had to come in and clean up what Trump did. Trump had to come and clean up everything Obama did. Obama had to come in and clear up everything Bush did. Bush Jr. Bush Jr. had to come and clear up everything Clinton did. Clinton had to come in and clear up everything Bush Sr. did. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. They cleaning up at each other. But each one of them have not fixed the cleaning. Where the cleaning go at? What did we fix up? Nothing been fixed. Nothing been right. Yeah, granted, we accept most of the stuff that was going on that may have looked normal to us because while we still was living like we was supposed to be, I wouldn't say we supposed to be living, but we was living better than what we living now. We never was living right, but we was living better than what we was living now. Even when Orange Man was in jail. So you believe that this vice president could come in and save the day? No, she desperately jumped in because they is so desperate. And Willie D, I heard you earlier, man. Willie D, that's my boy. But you know, Willie D, look, I don't agree with everything Candace Owens say. I really don't. But some stuff she say be, on point. That's why I listen to her every now and then. You know what I'm saying? And I listen to you, Willie. I think to the simple fact that you can't stand Trump that much. You don't care who wins. And I don't get that. Like, you can't stand this person so much. You rather for somebody to win that just will let the country go down more. Because that's what's going to happen. Her being in chair is way worse than Biden. And Biden, this was worse. But she'd be better than Biden because she's not old and she know how to speak to the people. She know how to talk to the people. But tell me one thing that you seen her did throughout the whole time that Biden was running. She let Biden let this country go down because as the vice president, she should have helped him. That man needed help. You let that old man do the work by himself. Well, I'm starting to think she kind of like helping him because the country would have went down more if the country would have went down more if he would have just been handling it on his own. So some of that is her decisions, probably. I'm just saying though, but she still wasn't even showing up to most places. What they was worried about going to other countries and stuff like that. Every time you heard Kamala Harris is going over to such and such country to speak to such and such and such and such people. Well, when had y'all landed here in the United States as many times as y'all landed in other countries talking to people? Matter of fact, when have y'all dropped any paychecks out? Like when Trump was in, we got a little extra money on our paycheck. I remember that. Yeah, we ain't even talking about stimulus. I remember that little $20, $30 raise or whatever. Trump did that. When Obama was in chair, Obama gave a little something. Even Bush. So what did y'all do? Oh, well, the Ukraine is in some trouble right now because we don't like Putin. Oh, y'all don't like Putin, so y'all gonna go and help the Ukraine out because y'all got some certain kind of way about Putin. Kind of remind me of people got some kind of certain way of Trump, so y'all gonna go and just ruin the whole thing because y'all don't like Trump. A lot of us in 2020 felt the same way about Donald J. Trump. A lot of us didn't like Donald J. Trump. We didn't. We didn't care for him. But you gotta make it make sense. What makes sense? What makes sense to have an old person running in the chair? And look, Trump ain't that far from his age. He ain't that far. Trump old too. You know? So y'all gonna blame it on that man age? Why he had to step down? No, y'all been wanted him to step down. Y'all just didn't know how to do it. Until he embarrassed himself. Y'all kept letting that man embarrass himself. Y'all seen when he first became the president, the man was tripping and falling up the steps. Every time you seen Falling Joe, why Joe keep falling? Somebody need to stand near that man and pick that man back up. Falling Joe, Falling Joe done fell so many times, man. You would think that it was somebody right there just sticking their foot out each and every time because he walked like somebody stuck their foot out. Remember when Falling Joe was falling up the steps of the plane? Falling Joe, so y'all seen the embarrassment for the past few years, and now he's out, oh, well, we gotta get her elected. Y'all know what's gonna happen with that, though? I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen. They not gonna let her win. Why? Because she's a black person. She wanna be black now. You're not gonna win. You trying to ponder black voters to vote for Democrats again. This is what you trying to do. You trying to get people in. How many times she lied? She lied so many times. The woman lied. You see the little sneaky grin, like she got a sneaky grin like Joe. Maybe this. Why is y'all doing that? Like, y'all think we dumb? Y'all think we stupid? Oh, well, maybe if we don't her now, we can get the black people back on the outside. Because they'll vote for her. They will get her in jail. We won't have to worry about Trump. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm supposed to believe that. I'm supposed to believe that y'all not desperate. That's what I'm supposed to believe. Okay. Vote Kamala Harris. Vote her. Whatever you do, Rhoda. I don't care what you do. Just vote her. We gonna vote for her. I'm gonna go out and, man, when the poll days come around, man, and we go and stand, man, I'm gonna stand behind that booth, and, man, the first thing that come up outside of everything else, I'm gonna put my vote in for liar. That's what I'm gonna put my vote in for, the liar. Man, whatever. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just giving my opinion on what I think and how I think about it. You know what I mean? Like, everybody entitled to their own opinion. I just had to come out today and say what I really felt about this. Like, it's just crazy. It's just weird. It's just, I don't know. But at the same time, why do we got to go do this? Like, y'all just looking desperate. Man, Westmore, boy, I done heard other ones say something, man, but Westmore, what's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? You stating that this man was, making this country better. He passing out money and stuff to this country. Like, this country did so much better with him in jail. Maybe better than you. I guess if you a Demi that's already like the governor of the United States. I meant the Maryland. I said the governor of the United States. What? He gonna try to run against Kamala? Westmore. Westmore actually black too. Man, they give Westmore and shit. They not gonna get him because he black. You know what I'm saying? Obama wasn't all the way black, but Westmore not getting there. Westmore trying. Look, I won't be shocked if he try to step up. Hey, Larry Hogan. Next year, go ahead and step on the Republican side. Go ahead, Larry Hogan. Step up. You know, I mean, not next year. Next 4 years. I'm sorry, 2028. Step up. You know, yeah. So let's see what Larry Hogan step into the race. You know, let's see what he stepped into for Republicans. You know, we need a better Demi though to go against him. You know, I'm just naming people in Maryland. You know what I mean? What about? Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who else. I don't know no Demis. You know, I don't. I don't really care about no Demis. Anyway, well, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see y'all when I come back. Okay.
We do not care.
We do not care about you. Dun 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 dun.
Welcome back to SK1 News. Alright, y'all. This is the part where though I wrap this show up. You know, this was a short one today. I felt like I just wanted to come back and talk to my peoples. You know, excuse me, world, for my behavior. You know, you know, I mean, she can't be no worse than what Biden is. She really can't. You know, the only thing to see is, you know, how she doing this running. But you know, it's only 4 months. 4 months. You know, it's not like a football game. You can't go in a Super Bowl or a playoff and one of the quarterbacks get injured and you pick a quarterback up off the couch and come in and save the Super Bowl. How many Super Bowls you have seen done that? None. Ain't no Super Bowl done that before. Or maybe it have. I don't know. I mean, they did take Tom Brady and put him in as a backup at one time, and Tom Brady went on and won the Super Bowl. You know, but she's no Tom Brady. She's not. She can't do a Hail Mary. She can't. She cannot do a Hail Mary. No, she too bougie to do a Hail Mary. Yep. Anyway, you know, I'm just gonna sit back. I'm gonna buy me a lot of popcorn. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch this show. You know, I'm gonna watch this. This show been running. You know, it's a reality show too, because it's definitely. Matter of fact, it's like a reality show, but some of it is scripted. So you know, whatever television station telling them to, you know, hey, throw this in, you know, make it look a little good, make it look a little good. Yeah. And remember on my last show, I was telling y'all on the SK1 show, if some of y'all listen to the SK1 show, you know, some of y'all not familiar with the SK1 show, I will leave a link in the description, you know. But yeah. When I was talking about branding, well, yeah, them presidents definitely brand. You know, they definitely shaped up in brands. You know, they don't run stuff by themselves. And I said it on the last episode of this show that they had puppet masters. So you know, hey, you know, Joe had a puppet master. Man, Joe couldn't even walk straight. You know what I mean? Joe was falling, so he needed somebody to held his strings to help him walk. You know, see, Joe wasn't doing all that stuff by himself. You know, look at Donald Trump wig and look at his face. He look like he drawn or something. Somebody drew him or something like that. I mean, come on, like a cartoon. Matter of fact, that's why they made the Simpsons. And look, let me say this. Now It makes sense. Lisa on The Simpsons was the president of the United States when Donald Trump was trying to win. And they were supposed to kill Trump. They tried to take Trump out. Yes, they did. They tried to take Orange Man out. But you didn't succeed, so this is what you gonna do. Don't fall for it, y'all. Don't fall for it. You know? Please don't fall for it. Because they trying to trick people in a trick bag. We gonna do how now. Look what they did to get her in. Get Biden in. Biden needed a right. So what Biden did was, I'm gonna pick a black person to be my running mate. Biden knew if I go and pick a black person to be my running mate, I'm gonna get people to come out like they did Obama. And this is just how we gonna win. You know, now the tables have turned, and I know I'm not gonna beat Trump. I'm gonna use you to get in these doors so the Republicans can lose in another election race. Look at it. Strategy. That man ain't old and blind at the same time. He know what he doing. He knew he had to step down. He knew he was going to lose, talking about, oh, I got the COVID. Then after you get the COVID, then you're going to come back later and talking about, oh, you know, I'm going to step down. I'm going to drop out the race. And I'm just going to take care of the rest of what I got to take care of to run the country. And you can be the next president, vice president. We got to beat Trump. I'm just doing it to beat Trump. Strategy, but crazy strategy. It's a crazy one at that. It shows that you're desperate. Y'all might as well have went to go and get Michelle Obama. That's who y'all might as well have went to go and get, Michelle Obama. Y'all might not have looked much desperate if y'all would have got Michelle Obama. Cause at this moment, y'all about to shoot yourselves in the foot. Bad. Y'all think somebody's stupid. Y'all think somebody stupid. Well, anyway, don't fall for it, people. Don't fall for it. I'm just telling y'all, don't fall for it. Them Demis, they playing games. They playing games. Don't fall for it. All right, y'all. I had enough of talking about the vice president. May the best candidate win in this race. You know, but now I'm really hoping Trump win because of this little scam game that they playing right now. So now I want Trump to win. Now at first I didn't care if Trump win or not, but now since they playing this little scam game, I want Trump to win. Just so I can see the look on their face. Oh, scammers. Trump 24. That's all I'm saying. Trump 24. I want Trump to be the president now. Cause it just don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense how the Demis trying to do them. They try to kill Trump, and then now they try to be slick. And I ain't saying Joe and them did it. I don't know nothing about none of that stuff. I ain't jumping into that part of it. You know, I can't say that wasn't I can't say that was a hit from them. You know, because a lot of Democrats don't like Trump. So it could have been an actual person sitting home one day was like, look, I'm going to shoot him. And that shooting was real, y'all. I think. At least I do. At least, my opinion, I think it was real. I think the shooting was real. People died in that shooting, you know. Anyway, you know, see y'all when I come back. Oh, and one other thing. I'll be back on the SK1 show because I think I shared enough news today. See y'all later.